Hello Drum School, it's Alan here. Hope everybody's keeping well. This lesson today is for those at the professional level because we're going to look at how to use a 6-stroke roll to play a real funky type fill. So if you haven't come across the 6-stroke roll before, let me encourage you to listen to some of the classic funk and soul drummers who used the 6-stroke roll effectively. 6-stroke roll, I think it's fair to say, is a modern rudiment. It's not one of the classic 26 standard rudiments, and it has a very particular sticking pattern, which we'll come to in a minute. But it's a really great rudiment, very versatile rudiment. We're going to use it, as I say, in a kind of a funk groove. We'll maybe play something similar to like Cold Sweat, and then we'll see how we can use a 6-stroke roll to put in a really cool fill. Okay? Also, if you haven't come across the 6-stroke roll before, I'm hoping that you have at least come across the paradiddle diddle. Oh, just as a little reminder for those who need it, right, left, right, right, left, left, and I was kind of playing it with that 6-tuplet feel, which is what we're aiming at here with that. Okay. So that was our paradiddle diddle. For us to play the 6-stroke roll, we're going to take one of the notes from the start and we're going to put it at the end of the note grouping. So again, our paradiddle diddle was paradiddle. What we're going to do is we're going to take one of those single strokes, put it at the end. So we're playing a single stroke, then immediately into the doubles. And then the single stroke is going to be at the end. And hopefully you can see that on my lovely little sketch there, hieroglyphics. We've got Bonzo in the corner helping us along with our lesson today. So I've written it out as a 6-tuplet. You may come across the 6-stroke roll written out as like quavers and then crotchets. But what we're going to do is we're going to think about it as a 6-tuplet. And again, hopefully at this stage, drummers, you know what I mean when I say that, with that 6-tuplet, that triplety feel. So, looking at the notes there on the screen, we have right, left, left, right, right, left, right. Okay? And that right is the start of the next phrase. There's only 6 notes in this, as the name suggests. Okay? So, we'll do that just a little bit slowly. So right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right. Now, again, at this stage, what we really want for those doubles in the middle is for them to be bounced. Now, that's a lesson in itself, but I'm hoping, again, that at this stage, you can play an open roll where your double strokes are bounced. Because, as the name suggests, this 6-stroke roll has to have the feel of a roll, okay, of a drum roll. So, let's look at the sticking pattern, and then I'll play some, and then we'll think about how we're going to put that into a fill. To be honest with you, the actual fill idea is very straightforward. So, this is the core part of the lesson to be working on, just to work on your 6-stroke roll. Once you get that, the rest of this will be very easy. But, like in all things, if we can crack this, it sounds really effective. So, work on this key part. Again, if this is new, maybe go back to the paradiddle diddle, and then work yourself up to playing this 6-stroke roll. So, let's just do that one more time. So, right, left, So once you've got your 6-stroke roll, it's beginning to flow. All we're going to do, in a very similar fashion to those classic funk soul drummers, is we're going to put the first note on the first tom. So it's going to sound something like this. All right, still a 6-stroke roll. Right there. And then right. Okay, and in fact, that's going to be our first fill. Because we're playing a 6-stroke roll, maybe at the end of the phrase, and then that's going to be the start of the new phrase. So in fact, tell you what, let's just play something like Cold Sweat, a couple of bars, and then we'll play our fill. So this would be the first one. We're going to do 3 that all start like this, just a slight variation. That's why I was saying previously, once you crack the 6-stroke roll and you're playing it, then this bit is really straightforward. Okay, but or, if you prefer, maybe something like this. So we're going to stick the bass drum in there as well. So let's do that as a groove. So I'm hoping you're beginning to see how we can use this simple 6-stroke roll idea to play a funky fill. I'm going to do a couple more variations, and then I'm going to come back and explain what I played. Well, first of all, I hope you like those fills. I thought that this was a simple way to introduce how to use the 6-stroke roll and playing those types of fills. And hopefully you will get some use with those yourselves whenever you're playing. Hi drummers, it's Alan here. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Plus, hit the links to become a Belfast Drum Channel member and get access to extra full graded lessons up to the professional level. Thanks so much again, and bye for now.